Hey guys, it's Frances, and I got to get together with some of my really wonderful friends from YouTube. And April with the Sparkle asked if we'd like to do sunsets and palm trees for a little collaboration for you guys, and we thought that it would be a great idea. And here's my individual look, so if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with some liquid latex, and I'll list below where you can find the liquid latex that I use, and I will also list below April, Yvonne and 5, and Kylene's channels as well, if you don't already know them, which I'm sure you already do. I got a little bit of that liquid latex on my nail, and don't worry, I'll show you how I got that off. But if you guys haven't already watched either Yvonne or Kylene or April, I don't know what you're doing. They're fantastic, but I will make sure to link them for sure. I'm going to come in with a cleanup brush, and there's nothing on this, so there's no acetone or anything on it, and I'm just going to brush it off once it dried a little bit. And now here's my Lina MYM3 plate, and I'm using an Orly white. I think it's like French white. I'm not sure, I'll list it below. And then I'm going to come very low at an angle and very slow with a hard scrape. And I'm going to pick up with my big blue stamper. I got this from, I think I got this one from AliExpress. I also got one off of Amazon. I've had a couple of these. And I'm going to put on, that's one single coat. And then I'm going to come in for a second coat as well, because I want to make sure that it's a little more opaque than that. And I'm putting down a white base because I'm going to be doing a gradient, and I like to do white bases with a gradient, but the gradient's also going to be neon. So a lot of neons benefit from having white underneath as well to make the neon pop a little bit more. So here I'm going to pop on my second coat of that white. And I'm pretty happy with this, so I'm going to move on to the next step. I'm going to clean off that MYM3, and then I'm going to come in with 3 different colors. I don't know what I was thinking, but I usually get a bottle shot for you guys, but I didn't this time. The purple that I'm going to be using is China Glaze's Plur-Ple. The orange is China Glaze Pool Party, and the yellow is Orly Glowstick. And I'm going to do this the same exact way that I did the white, with the exception of I am scraping multiple times, and that is so that I can blend the colors, because I wanted a nice blend between the colors. I didn't want you to be able to see like a definition between the colors. And I'm going to come in with 1 coat. You could leave it there if you wanted to. I wanted something a little bit brighter, darker than that. So I'm going to come in for a second application. The nice thing about using this plate to do the gradient is it's dry almost immediately. So you could come in and do the second one almost right away. What I did was went all across my nails first. And I did this gradient on all my nails. Okay, so now with 2 coats, I'm happy with it. There was a little bit missing on the side. There was a little bit left over on the stamper, and I was able to press that into the empty spot, and it worked out beautifully. So now what I'm going to do is use a regular pair of tweezers, and I'm going to come in and pull up that liquid latex. And as you can see, it's definitely not as much of a mess as it would have been if I hadn't put the liquid latex down. So I do have a little bit of cleanup, but that's okay. I don't mind a little bit of cleanup versus a lot of cleanup. So then what I'm going to do now is come in with my fast dry top coat, and I'm using Out the Door, and I got that at Sally Beauty Supply. And that's going to help further blend the colors together, plus it will help me create a base for my stamping. And I'm going to go ahead and use that blue stamper again, and I'm using this BM409, S409. It's a bundle monster plate from the Hang Loose, and I'm going to pick these. I'm going to pick 2 palm tree images here. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to line it up for you. Nope, not on my thumb. I'm going to put this one on my ring finger. And there it is. And what I'm using, the polish I'm using to stamp is Funky Fingers Dark Night, and that is just a regular polish, but it's opaque enough, and I love it for stamping. Then I'm going to pull this other image, give that a good scrape, pick it up with my blue stamper, and I'm going to come in and put that one on my middle finger. Now when I placed it, there was still a little bit of the tip of my nail showing through with yellow, and I didn't really love how that looked. So all I'm going to do is pick up my brush from the Dark Night, and I'm going to come in and touch up the bottom there. and it's like it never happened. And then I'm going to use my Lina Summer 01 plate, and I'm going to pull this palm tree image, and that's what I'm going to stamp on the rest of my nails. I'll show you one nail, but I went ahead and did that on all my other nails. So I pick up the image, place it on, and I really did like that image quite a bit, and I like the combination. So then I'm going to come in with another coat of my Out the Door, and I put a nice heavy dollop on there so that you don't drag the stamping, and so it won't smear. And I'm going to go ahead and do that for all my nails. And then my look, well, I'm going to come in and clean up actually. I was going to say my look is complete, but not quite. I'm going to come in and clean up with that same brush that I used earlier and some 100% acetone, which I also get at Sally Beauty. When you clean up with a white base like this, it's really important to make sure that you don't hit too much of the color, because then you'll let the white base show through, and that's really not a good look. See, I did a little bit there, but here's my final look. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.